whole variation of the bops.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, I feel like you're very versatile in that what you put out. Do you get me? Like, coming from here, then you have a tune like Jules.
Yeah.
Then you have a tune like Steppin'. And then you have a tune like Me. And it's like, what causes you to have such like different styles? Like, what is it? Like, is it just the music that you were raised up of, or just what you like as a creative? Or like,
it's a bit of both, to be honest, isn't it? It's like, growing up, there were certain tunes, obviously, my parents used to play, because I got a big family in it, so there's certain tunes my parents used to play, and then tunes like my brothers and like my sister was listening to, innit? And I've got an older sister and 2 older brothers, and like obviously in like my culture and my family, innit, obviously man's Sudanese, innit? So family is like everything in it. So like obviously if your cousin's here, like you just have bare people around you and elders as well. So they're listening to, obviously my brother listening to obviously Lethal B, you know what I mean, Grime there, he's listening to PDC and all that stuff there. And then obviously my older sister might be listening to like obviously like, it's even funny to say like Westlife or like, you know what I mean, there's a variance in it. And it's like just from that, and then obviously what my parents listened to some dancehall tunes every night, like old school ones that everyone was listening to, you know what I mean? It's like it just comes into like, alright, cool, these are the sounds that I'm beginning to understand now, innit? Like before I wasn't really, maybe I didn't really appreciate too much, but now it's like, okay, cool, these are just parts of me, innit? Like this in my subconscious, innit? So, and it's like obviously even from like doing melodic stuff, like obviously I didn't really think I'll be on that, do you know what I mean? Because I thought I'll just be spitting, do you know what I mean? Just, alright, cool, my brother, you know what I mean, he used to spit, see him do it, I'm like, yo, like, okay, cool. But it was just some weird stuff where it's like, you know what I mean? It's like weird stuff where I didn't imagine myself doing it.
I feel you.
Yeah, so
I feel you. Like, when did you feel you got like the courage to like, alright, cool, I'm gonna experiment and put out music like this? Like, where did the inspiration come from?
I think it just came from probably, bro, I guess it probably came from the point where it's like some of the stuff I dropped here, it's like, okay, cool, it's stuff that I produce, in it. So it's like if someone's like, if I'm playing it to someone and like it might be someone that I rate, but it's also it's just the people that I've sort of surrounded myself with, and then the stuff I was learning from them. Because you know, like obviously it's easier to grow when like the person you're grinding with is growing. Like sometimes they're growing at a faster rate than you, or you're being able to see like the ins and outs. When you see the ins and outs or something, it makes it more easier to understand how things work, in it. So just like from just obviously just deep in all right, like, and also the main thing probably is traveling. That's probably what kicked it off. Like where I was like, you know what, cool, like I'm on a different vibe. I got like this vibe, and I'm connecting with people just purely based off the ideas I might have. And then it's like, okay, cool, people over here mess with it. So if these people here don't mess with me, like I know I can go over there and do what I need to do and just get music out.
I feel you. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a combination of, I feel like different.
In Paris this year, innit?
Yeah, man. That shit was, bro. The apartment was brilliant. I didn't even want to. At some points, I didn't want to leave, bro. I had everything in there. I had like a whole vinyl player in there. I was just listening to some records as well, literally. They had like a projector. There was no TV. Like, just, it was good. Like, and more time is like, I wish I could stay in, but I have to be out. Like, try and balance both of it.
I hear you.
But that was good, bro. And it's like shit like that. It's like, okay, cool. I can go there, and it's like, okay, I can take my equipment with me, record a verse with someone. You know what I mean? Someone that I rate, and we're making music. And that's, you know what I mean? That's a connection. Now, okay, cool. If you're doing a show there, I can come out there. And, do you know what I mean? If you're coming down here, do you know what I mean? It's just,
you
know what I mean? It's like,
build the network.
Literally build a network. like sometimes the stuff that we're trying to do is just
as well.
That's what I'm saying, because it's like you're not thinking how long am I gonna be useful to my man before, you know what I mean, people start moving funny. It's like you're supposed to meet people that get you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
That's life.
Facts,
and at the same time, like, if people on the same thing you're on do the work should come before anything, you know what I mean? You can't be,
I agree.
You're saying you want to, you know what I mean, make music, you want to be a musician, you want to work, and then you get in the studio and people just, you know what I mean, they're not
on it like that.
They're not on it. You're not adding to the general notion of what we're trying to do. So it's like, it's just draining. You go in there, imagine you go to studio 5-6 hours, you don't even make one track, not even one demo. You're not listening to nothing, and your way back is just with the same, I got pen this, like, it doesn't help you get to the next stage.
But does a studio session always have to come out with music for you? Like, because I've heard like certain people just going to the studio just to vibe in it, not even to create anything.
But then you can do that at home. You have a home studio. That's for me. If I'm paying to go in the studio, I'm
cost of living, fam.
Facts. Facts.
You're paying a couple.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean?
£20-30 an hour.
Me personally, I don't mind doing it, because sometimes it's like, okay, cool. It's like renting the office for a bit, and I just need to be in a different space. Or more time, I just go to work where my bedrooms work out of, and there's always space for me to do it there. But it's like I feel like as an artist, you should try and understand how you're trying to sound and have some sort of engineering, like, for your vocals, your own vocals. You need to be able to engineer your own vocals. So like that's why I think having a home studio is important, because sometimes you have an idea and it's like, can't keep just flinging peas when you can just invest.
Yeah, just
because that's probably should be one of your first investments, isn't it? Sometimes you go there, man's mixing the thing, bro, and the man I charge by the hour and that, their jingles are the thing, bro, like they're lying like this.
Yeah, nah.
Bro, do you know what I mean?
I can imagine.
Bro, 30 minutes before your time's up. Yeah, G. Oh, yeah, do you know what? We're just going to stop it right there, innit? Yeah, I'm just, I just think I need time to just arrange it, and then, what? You got the demo? Oh, no, I'll send the demo later, G. Yeah. What? Man's trying to just kick you out, get ready for the next person, bro, like. If you're cutting it,
they're already asking for their money as well.
Do you know what I mean? If you're cutting it short, have the mix done by the time it's 5 o'clock. So by the time I've packed up, I should be hearing the mix 30 minutes. You're mixing it because you're not doing it. You're not doing it to the wire. Like if you're doing it to the wire, where okay, cool, I'm getting the takes I want to take. It's like I'd rather leave with a demo knowing that I've the way I wanted my cadence to sound and stuff like that is how I want it to sound. And then it can be stuff like where, for me personally, like someone's mixing my stuff, I want it to be a thing where like you actually listen to what you're doing. Do you get it? Like don't give me something and it's not different. You didn't take notes, and then I'll have to come and do another session, bro. And I'm giving you more P's for no reason. And you're not learning anything. You're just learning how to. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, are engineers really finessing like this?
I don't know about now, but for me, that's what made me want to engineer my own vocals. It got to the point where it's like, bro, like you're telling me you can't just do this one thing quickly. Like you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be the person. Like,
is it a long process though? Like for you?
I think there's levels to it though, isn't it?
There are definitely levels. Like, but also it's certain things. Like, but back then, man's trying to do bare songs in like. What, 2 hour session I'm trying to do best, that's already an L in it. Like in a 2 hour session, if you can do one, cool in it.
Yeah.
But come with that written. But it's just stuff like where I feel like when it comes with engineers, you need to have like I understand that there needs to be a chemistry or like some dynamic duo stuff, Batman and Robin, like they do you know what I mean? There can't be no misunderstanding, like, because your engineer at the end of the day is your best friend. They have to understand and be able to push you in certain places. Bro, I think this verse go this way, or bro, try this, or the way you say this, or I think you can do a better take. If man's doing the take and wait, what do you think, bro? Huh? Oh yeah, that's hard, yeah, sick. Yeah, do you want to go for another verse and that? Let's go for the other verse. Yeah. You're not really challenging me to be better. Do you know what I mean? You're not seeing your own faults because you're not learning.
I hear that still.
Yeah, I don't like working with people and I don't feel like I'm learning. Do you get it? Like sometimes that's the best way to share information, where it's like this person's better than me at what they do or what I'm trying to do. They're better than me.
Pushing,
but
you know?
do you know what I mean? You're doing it, and I'm like, okay, cool. Now I have to fix up and understand how to communicate with this person. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're like training. It's very progressive that way, as opposed like.
I agree.
You just start feeling like man's taking your bread, bro. Like.
I hear that, but I feel like people.
Because I don't mind paying, me personally. Like, I tell the person that's mixing my stuff, like, I don't mind to pay you, and all I just do is just stay there and watch, bro. Like, that way nothing gets lost in translation. You get it? Like,
I hear you.
I don't mind doing that at all. Like, bro, as long as I'm able to just be present and just add any sort of notes or here, that's how we get the song sounding where it needs to go, or even better. Literally, like, you have to have that sort of understanding. Because you can't be treated like it's any other. Like, my best work could be in there, but you're not giving it the same sort of. You're not thinking about, oh, this person's work you're mixing might be a Grammy.
Yeah,
bro, that might be your Grammy that you're looking for. You don't know, but you're not giving it your all. Then what's the point of doing it?
But I don't know, man. Because I would like to be like a fly on the wall and see how these men operate.
It's just down. I feel like sometimes it's just down to the relationships they have with each person.
No, it's definitely down to relationships, and I think relationships are key, even when it comes to production and sound engineers. Because sound engineers definitely can take a song to a different place.
100%, bro.
And obviously the communication and the vision has to obviously be key.
Correspond,
in it. So it's definitely, because you can have the engineer take it to a place you might not really want to go, or do you know what I mean? So definitely communication, and that's key with that. But there's definitely levels in terms of the whole production thing, and that's why it's expensive.
That's what I'm saying, but man can tell you what.
It's expensive.
5K right there, brother.
What?
Yeah.
For how long?
It doesn't matter.
No fucking way.
It doesn't, bro. That shit don't even matter about for how long, but man can just slap that there, bro. Yeah, 5K, bro. Can't lie. Quick thing. Because it's like the person, like the skill of the person, bro. It's like me. I can like mix certain things for myself to a certain point, but not to the point I know I want it at. So I don't even try and push that like that. But when someone does it, bro, you can give someone a song, bro, 20-30 minutes, boom, it's done. What? How? And it's sounding mad. Mine clicks, hit from the start. It's clean, bro. You're paying for the experience, just for that person's experience, because they know what to, it's like sometimes it's almost like for me, like visually or not even visually,
when
like
you edit a picture and you bring out certain definitions and that.
You just like, alright, cool, you can hear it. Oh right, this bass in this 8-bar needs to come up. Oh, you know what, it's too bright here, turn the frequency down there, boom boom, compress this, and then it just sounds like it's glued well. Like, you get like, there's so much, like, that's why that type of stuff, like I have a personal, like, I fucks with it, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Man's making something from scratch or an idea, and then you man are just, people are mushing to this, bro. People are what? Yeah, it's mad, bro.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's someone's ringtone. That's someone's. Do you know what I mean? They're sharing that to their friend. That, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's like even like the conversation we had last week with Samson, like in terms of like production and how he was using like sounds and flipping it and shit like that. Like how artists and sound engineers, how your brains like are wired is crazy in terms of like how you can see a blank canvas and then you're adding certain things to it and taking certain things away, and like just, do you know what I mean, till you get to the end of picture. Like, I've been in sessions where they've been making a beat for 10 minutes and I would say this beat's basically done, but they'll be on it for like another hour or so, added, taken away, done bare different things, and you're thinking raw now, and then the end of it is like, oh okay, this is where you went with it. It's like, that's crazy, like from the start to the it's a whole like art piece, like for real, like an audio art piece.
No word, bro. Because sometimes it can take a while, bro. I can have someone can send me a beat, yeah, and then it's like, if I don't like connect with it, I can either connect with it straight away, or do a thing where, okay, cool, I need to like probably give it a bit of time, and then come back to it. And then sometimes it just be like that because I'm not there yet. Like for example, me, yeah, I wrote I think I wrote the first verse, like not like basically straight away. I just wrote it and I was like, alright, cool. No. And I'm writing, I'm like, yeah, calm. Like, because I could write that. Do you know what I mean? I knew I could write that.
Okay.
That was okay, cool. What are the things? Boom, boom. How can I? And I was like, I can write this. This vibe. I know this vibe is what people want. But at the same time, I wasn't trying to release that. I fully wasn't trying to like. I was
What
like,
do you mean?
Why though?
do you know what it was? It's because I was performing now. So I'm trying to. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say mosh pits, but high energy. Like I'm trying to like, but I'm trying to bring the vibe in a way also in it. But that's the type of tunes I wanted. I was trying to go for those tunes, like just more like up tempo, like stepping in, like probably like a continuation from stepping in, just something. Do you know what I mean? Maybe something melodic and just on a rap thing, but more. Okay. So obviously when it came to me and I wrote that, and then I just said, you know what? Obviously sometimes I just play stuff to people in it, or I just, what? Yeah, this is hard. I'm like, why is everyone like this? Like, what's why does everyone like this? Like this? No, man, I'm trying to turn up, bro. Like,
nah, man. I feel like we as just listeners appreciate the music completely different to you guys that make.
But that was, you know what it is? That was at the time, because it was like I was trying to, like, at the time I was just thinking, okay, cool, like shoot, like, alright, cool, quickly I need to do, because I think during them times did I not drop? I think I dropped Jules on my bugging out or something. Like I dropped a tune around about those times, and I was like, I'm just been on the same vibe again. Like let me switch it up. Like, you know what I mean? So then it's like, alright, cool.
But
next
it's
this
not
time,
bad though, man.
no, it's not. I love the tune. Like I love the tune. I never performed it though, but I love the tune, man.
I hear it.
It's like, it's a nice tune. It's like, alright, cool. Like when I play it, like people love it. Like, and it's like the interaction. What? I remember one time I'm seeing what Bear Man from Finland, like, just
that's crazy.
when I was like, who the hell is spinning my shit in Finland?
That's
like that?
Crazy.
That man just went over one night, bro. Boom. That man got me. That's, I think, crazy. Did they get me to 2 or did they get him to 1? I can't remember. They got me to either 1K or 2K. That just over, like, and I was like, what the?
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, sick.
That was different because it just makes you.
What song was that, sir?
Me.
Me, okay. So
yeah, so I was like, rah, this is quick. That was like probably my quickest.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, the number game's not easy still. I can't lie.
Oh, bro.
You just gotta keep flooding.
Yeah,
and essentially that's what I was trying to do during the times of me, and I was trying to like just put out bare stuff, but more like high energy. Just put out bare stuff. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be performing at this show. I need something. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to jump in with the crowd and that, like.
I hear that.
Yeah, because sometimes, bro, even some of the tunes I made, there's been some stories, bro, like stepping in. That should have had a video, bro.
Okay.
But
what about Pay Up?
Pay Up was the times I was recording with Bricks. You know what I mean? Like that's the time I was recording with Bricks, like and it's like we was going to studio like every sort of like fortnight. So we was like, he would send me a beat, I'll write a vibe, he'll write a vibe. Yo, we saying what, you got your verse ready? Yeah, man, I think I got a little something, level 8, level 16, I got that ready. Cool, calm. Then we just do it back to back. So that's how that came about. And Pay Up, I liked it, but I was trying to make Bricks release it. And he wasn't trying to release it. I said, bro, how can he? Cold, do you know what I mean? But I was trying to tell my man, like, take that, bro. And he's like, nah. I was like, so what? You know what? I can't lie, Sudi, man. You might as well take it, bro. I was like, what? Bro, but you did the verse and the hook,
he
bro.
Did his thing in the store.
You know what I mean? Like, but, you know what I mean? The way, the type of person Bricks is, you know what I mean? Bro, he's, you know what I mean? Like, that's bro. That's bro, man.
I hear it.
So that one we did, like, obviously Iris helped with the photo. No, he took the photo in the crib.
Sweat.
Yeah, Iris is the person that took the photo. Yeah, man. So just planned like a little improv, like sort of shoot, just using what we had, and then we just got the image, and that was it. I think that's when I started to say, yeah, I can't lie. Now all the artwork, I'm gonna try and like take the photos for all of them now, like, or just like keep it in that sort of realm of okay, cool, we're creating something, and it's not like something like through graphic. Like I don't have no problems against graphic design, but I'm always just trying to show my taste or my, you know what I mean, my taste level. What you know what I mean? Just instead of like trying to separate things, just bring things together, innit, and just help. Like each hand washes the other hand type of thing, innit? Like,
yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, I heard that heavy.
So yeah, man.
Okay.
Fire.
Yeah, no, that's mad. In terms of chemistry, then, who would you say you have the best chemistry with in the studio in terms of like making music?
Are you talking about like verses wise, or just, or like
Engineers or yeah.
Both.
It's mad because most times, if someone's on just doing a verse, then I'm ready in it. So it's like, but I do most of my stuff at home. Like I record at home, so I might just have a beat from someone, and I just, because it's like, I may need to do a lot of takes, so I need to like do it quick, and I know how I like to, do you know what I mean, do things. Whereas like, if I'm in stew, and then I got my own like sort of like preset as well for my vocals.
Okay.
So if I'm doing melodies, it's kind of long. It has to be me in it.
Alright, cool.
It has to be because of the preset and the flavor. It has to be me in it. But rap wise, yeah. Right now it has to be Bricks, bro. It has to be Bricks. Like engineer wise, but do you know what it is? Everyone I worked with, we kind of like done. There's a couple unreleased. I got a couple unreleased tunes with Bear Man, you know. Got a couple with Vince. Like me and Vince got a couple still. So we worked well together. For like anytime I've done something with Vince, it's made sense.
I hear that.
I think we even got one out right now. No, it's bad of me to even forget the name. My brain is frazzled.
If you, him, and no.
Me, him, and Peanut.
Yeah, that's the song I was thinking of. Yeah,
So, yeah, that song. Just easy, bro. Just when I hear Vince beat, yeah, I'm like, yo, bro. Remember that session? Everyone's there like, I'm like, yeah, you man, talk, bro.
I hear it.
Like, my verse.
I hear it.
Can't say no more. And I was like, yep, I'm ready. Went in there quick. Literally, man.
Yeah.
I got a couple with them. Yeah, I got a couple with man. Them JD, that heated, speaks for itself.
Hard.
Like
Hard.
Man, he was ready.
Hard.
JD don't waste no time, bro. This guy just quick with the vibes, quick thing. Yeah, he's probably like top 5 when it comes to features.
Okay.
Because if you want a feature from JD, will give you any feature you want.
Mad.
Like literally.
Mad. Okay.
Man's polished for awards. Like he knows, man. He knows the ins and outs, bro. He knows how to move in the studio. So.
Okay.